Welcome back to Poems and Stories to Remember. Hi, dreamers. Okay, so we're going to start today. Today is January the 8th of 2023. We are in the new year, and we're going to start with our announcements. So, as you know, we are actively in the new year cash giveaway, meaning at any point in time, I can pop in and do the cash giveaway for the new year cash giveaway. Okay, so stay tuned. You want to stay tuned for when I pop in, because my pop-ins doesn't like I said before, can be any day of the week. It does not have to be Sunday. Okay, and anyone who has commented on the videos in the month of December and who has stayed publicly subscribed, meaning that you're still subscribed to my channel, is eligible for the new year cash giveaway. Okay, so I may call out a list of names, I may not, but if you know you commented in the month of December, know that your name is in there. And I do verify every time I do a cash giveaway to make sure that you are publicly subscribed and I can see you. Because if you're not, then you're not a part of the cash giveaway. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you want to click the like button if you like my content. That goes for the dreamers and anyone new watching. And you also want to click the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the pop-ins and any new future videos. Okay. So the previous video I did, we started with our short-term and long-term goals. And I seen a lot of dreamers who were commenting about their goals. And I love that. I love the fact that a lot of dreamers had a lot of short-term and some long-term, and they knew what they wanted. And my question to you now going forward is, are you doing the work necessary to achieve those goals? Okay? So stating them in the comment section is not the only thing we have to do. Now we have to work towards the short-term and the long-term goals that we want to achieve. And as I stated, for those people who commented what their short-term and long-term was, once you achieve those goals, the ones that you commented on my video, once you achieve it, please come back and let us know that you achieved that goal. That would be a great motivation for others who are trying to achieve their goals, to see that people are actually following through with what they commented. Okay. Okay. And then I also want to give a big thank you to Dorothy Thompson for the title suggestion. If you've known since the beginning of me doing my poems, there are sometimes poems I don't have titles for. And I always ask my dreamers, anyone new watching, if you listen to my poem and you like, the poem, and you can come up with a title, you can leave a suggestion in the comment section on the video. And Dorothy Thompson suggested a title for the last poem I read, and she gave the title name The Night Before. And I love that title name. That actually, I wrote it the night before. So I actually love that title, and that's going to be the name of that particular poem that I wrote on the last one. I am going to read a poem today, which to me is more like, it actually falls in line with the empowering question I'm going to put on the channel in the comment section, I'm going to pin it in the comment section for you to respond. It does say something different, but I'm going to ask you based off the word that I want. So I'm probably going to say both. To me, it means the same thing. Okay. So, but when I get to that part, I'll let you know. Okay. I also wanted to reiterate that Eno de la Cruz and Dorothy Thompson were our Christmas winners. So they are not eligible for the new year cash giveaway. Okay. They are eligible going forward after that, but not for the new year cash giveaway. So those two, even though you comment, and I appreciate your comments, I love them always, I wanted to give other people a chance to win So that's the reason why I said if you won, you would not be eligible for the end in the new year, which to me is a connection because Christmas, then the new year. So I won't do that like that on all my contests, but specifically for these. Okay? So like I said, that'll give other people a chance to win for the next cash giveaway. And I decided to keep it at one. At first, I was going to split it into two. I'm just going to keep it at one for now. I'm going to do something else extra. I will be announcing that in a future video. But for now, for January, I'm just going to do the end of New Year cash giveaway for one person. And right now, it looks like it's going to be $25. It's going to just be a simply $25 cash giveaway. Because I am working on some big stuff for second Christmas. And for the, as you know, for the Dream Team Tag Challenge, which is still has not started, but it will be. I will be announcing when I'm going to start that. That is when we did a Dream Team Tag Challenge. So I took the tag portion where I would tag somebody and put that in with the Dream Team Challenge where you bring subscribers to the channel. And this time what I did an incentive to where we will still have the $25 for anyone from anyone who brings one person up to 19. No, I think I said I was going to change it. Yeah, I said I was going to change it. So I'm not going to announce what that's going to be until I actually do it. Because I have to sit down and really look at it realistically how I want to do it for that, okay? But yeah, we're still going to have the Dream Team Tag Challenge. It's just a later date for now because I'm working on so many different things within our channel and outside. I'm doing some other stuff that I'm working on. And plus, I told you I'm working also, on getting myself ready to move. So I'm staying motivated, staying positive, and claiming this. I found my dream home, and I'm claiming it. I'm just working on one other thing. And once that finalizes, then I will let you know. Like I said, I was thinking about doing a tour of my home. So I would probably I don't know whether I'll do that on this channel, show it on this channel, or whether I'll start my other channel and just connect it so that those dreamers who watch me can see. I will be posting stuff on my Poems and Stories to Remember on Instagram. I'm going to start posting more things on there. I also came up with an idea to do a contest on there. So if you have not subscribed to my Instagram Poems and Stories, it's in the description box. You want to take a look at the description box so you can get that information, because I am going to start doing stuff on there. And I have a couple of my dreamers who already are subscribed and who follow me on there. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you get my Instagram, because I am going to start being active on there also. Okay? And then, let's see. Yeah, I did that. And then to let you know, I'm going to read a poem today. And then I'm going to do positive affirmations. But I have two different, almost three, because the other one is, they say the universe has your back, but I'm going to say God has your back. As you know, I'm big on my Heavenly Father. Okay, and then I'm going to do some, but the universe has your back are cards by Gabrielle Bernstein, and I like her. She does have a lot of positive cards. And then I'm going to get one card from here, from my other deck that Gabrielle Bernstein does. She called it Spirit Junkie. I don't like the name of it because I don't like the junkie part, but I do like her cards. So we're going to get one card from here, and we'll probably do two from the other deck. And then I'm going to do some positive affirmations and read the one empowering question card that I'm going to pin in the comments. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get right to it. Okay, so the title of this, and I just wrote this, so wait a minute, let me put a date on this. I wrote this before I came on, y'all. The title of this is Have You Awakened? Have you awakened? Have you awoken? No, have you awakened? I want to say awakened, so whatever, which way. I might switch the title around. I had came up with something else, Are You Awoke? But I wasn't feeling out. Have you awakened? I like that better. So every morning you arise and go about your daily duties. Work, school, taking care of your children, and home has become your routine. Those who work and go to school leave home and scurry to their jobs and school. Many hours later, they return home from a long day. Those who have families converse about the long day they had, usually over dinner. But in your routine, are you aware that your life's purpose has nothing to do with your school or even the current job you may work? And then when I say that, I'm saying that based off unless you're already living your purpose. Okay, so listen to the other part and you'll understand. Are you happy? So are you happy with the job that you have? Are you happy with the school that you're attending for whatever purpose, for whatever career? Because usually when we go to school, we're going to get further education so that we can go into a job. What I want to make clear, and especially in 2023, because the previous years we were working up, trying to find our purpose, and then those who were working towards their purpose. If you've already found your purpose, then you will know based off of how you feel. Because when you find your purpose and you're living your purpose and doing the job, doing that work in that field, you don't really feel like it's work. Okay? So some people say, how do you know that you have that you're living your purpose? Because you're happy in what you're doing. You find joy in that. It makes you happy. It doesn't seem like it's a routine. It's something that you look forward to doing every day. Okay? It's not just a daily job that you go to because you're earning enough money on that job to make ends meet. That's not your purpose. That's what it is, a job. And a lot of times, a job like that does not motivate you to want to even continue. And when something negative happens at that job, you find yourself dreading that you're working there, wishing you could do something else. Well, we want to stop wishing. For those people who haven't found your purpose, right now is the time to figure out what brings you joy. What physically or creatively brings you joy. So let me finish reading this, okay? And so I said, are you happy? I mean, really happy with the work you do. The happiness I speak of gives you the feeling of not really working. You love what you do, and every day you do what you love. Every day you do what you love, and it brings you joy. What you love to do also has its own purpose, whether it is physical or creative. It shines its light brightly to others. What you love to do is based on the type of person you are. Your gift can be shared through music, service to others, or creating new concepts. No matter what your gift or how you use it, when used properly, it brings you joy unlike any other. So when I ask, have you awakened? I'm asking, have you found your purpose? Or do you work endlessly at a job you don't like because it pays the bills? Open your eyes to your truth and purpose, and take that leap of faith away from routine. Find your happiness in what you love to do. Once you find your purpose and start living it and breathing it, the energy of money will flow easily to you, and you will no longer work for money. That energy of money will work for you. Release what does not serve you and stand in your purpose. You will be surprised at how easy your life can be. Okay? And this came to me, and like I said, right by inspiration, and it came to me and very inspired. As you can see, when I was talking about the other portion, I got off just to say what I need to say, because like literally there are some people who do a daily grind routine every day and they're not happy at all. But they're saying, oh, I'm doing this because I have to do this because I have to pay the bills. And this poem right here has brought up so many other questions that I can ask. I'm actually going to ask it now. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, this was one big one. And this is something that I'm going to add. This is an empowering question, but I'm not pinning this because I have one I specifically picked. But listening to this, if you're working a job because you're trying to appease others, you have toxic people surrounding you and they want. They constantly take from you, and they never give you anything really back, but a migraine, okay? Because you're constantly working, trying to make ends meet. I understand that you have to take care of your household, but it's one thing to take care of your household. It's another thing when you have people around you who don't help you. They don't contribute. They don't serve your better good. They're there with their hands out constantly, making you feel like you're not good enough. And you find yourself tired all the time. And this question is something I want you to ask yourself. Okay, the bottom part we don't have to look at. So how often do you give yourself permission to enjoy life? That's something that is very important. Because if you're running around working 2 jobs to try to make ends meet because the other person is sitting at home, diva out, whether it's a female diva out, or a man who just thinks that he shouldn't have to do anything because maybe in the beginning he was doing everything and now he wants to sit and relax and everything is on you, because it can go both ways nowadays. Okay? How often do you give yourself permission to enjoy your life? Okay? I spoke to someone and told them that you can't be Superman. This person, oh no, I'm Superman. I'm glad that you think you are, but we're human. We're human to error, but we're human. Okay? So Superman was not a human. Superman was able to. And the person, basically, told me that it was because of the kryptonite in the life, but the kryptonite in his life is the fact that he's trying to do more than he should. Okay? That's the kryptonite. Because if you have someone in your life that's not good for you and you want things to better, you don't stay in a toxic situation because you're afraid, because of fear. Because that's what it is. You're afraid to move on. You're afraid to leave. You think that once you leave the situation, you're going to miss out on it. You're not missing out on anything. And it's showing you that day in and day out. Okay? So I want my dreamers to think, how often do you give yourself permission to enjoy life? If you're doing something for everyone else, take a day for you. And when I say take a day, even if you're by yourself, take a day to relax. Take a day and go out. Stop letting fear keep you stuck and stagnant. Okay? Which stagnant means the same thing, you're stuck. But stop letting fear keep you from enjoying life and from moving forward. Okay? That's very important. So excuse me, got the hiccups. So let's move forward. We're going to start with this first card from Gabrielle Bernstein. And I need one positive affirmation card for my dreamers and anyone new watching. This is for motivation, and I hope it inspires you. Okay, so that one wanted to turn over, so I'm going to take that one. And then we're going to get 2 from the Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein, which I say my Heavenly Father has my back. Okay, so we're going to get 2 from here. And then I'm going to get a couple of regular positive affirmations to go along with this. You might be getting 1 from here if it doesn't come out. There it is. Wow. And it came out the name on the... One more, please. Okay. I think her card is trying to talk to me because I said God has my back. And I'm going to show you what it popped out. Oop. And we got that one. So that's good. Okay. And let's get some positive affirmations. Yeah, dreamers, I'm really, proud of my dreamers who commented and, to let me know that they know what short term means, long term. Some people don't even know that. And that they're working towards and what you're trying to work towards. And like I said, please, once you achieve one of your short terms, please motivate us. Come back and comment and let us know that you achieved it, okay? So let's get some positive affirmations. I'm not going to get many. Let's get some more. Okay, that's it. Okay. And it's the same ones. Oh, my goodness. It's always the same ones. Okay, so let's get started. It says, I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. I think we got this one before. So it's telling you that you can't control, and basically what it comes down to, because the world in itself, we're talking about the people. You can't control the people in this world today. You can't. Okay? But you can control how you perceive the people in the world today. Okay? You can control that. Okay? And when someone shows you, this is big, I see all these eyes and people looking out into the world. Okay? And when you do so, you know, you have eyes to see. When you see those red flags, those warnings of the people that are toxic, don't ignore them. See them for what they are and move on. You do not have to surround yourself with toxic people. You do not have to let those toxic people stay in your life. You can move on, and you can do so. You don't need those toxic people to achieve anything. That's a mindset. It's a mindset that they probably put in within you to keep you stuck because they need you. So it's not so much that you need them, but they convinced you that you need them. And that's why you're afraid to move forward. Okay? And this is for whoever is experiencing this. If you're in a toxic situation and that person is telling you you're nobody, you can't achieve nothing, you can't do nothing, the only reason why you got what you got right now is because of them, lies. They're saying that to you because they don't want you to leave because they're afraid. And if you move on, you'll see that once you release that toxic energy, then all that positive energy and good stuff will flow to you. Stop blocking your blessings by staying in something that's not meant for you. Okay? I don't know why I keep coming back to that, but this is something this is weighing heavy on me right now, that there's too many people staying in toxic situations because of fear, and they need to release that fear. Okay? I call that a negative energy because that negative energy keeps you stagnant. Release the fear. Okay? And then when I was sitting up there and I said that I say God has my back, this card flipped out. The universe has my back. Flipped out like to say, what did I say? The universe has my back. But God is a part of the universe, the angels, you know. So yeah, I mean, I understand that there's more, you know, my Heavenly Father, my angels, they all look out for me and they have my back. But I found that funny because that popped out. Okay. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So, okay, this is another big thing that I work on with people that I work with. I have a nice group of people now that I work with. So when you find yourself stagnant and like stuck in a cycle and you can't move forward, a lot of times it's because there's something that you're not facing from your past. Okay. And I've always told the people that I mentor that you need to, address your shadow. I had to do it. Okay. I had things in my past that I was not happy about. Some things that weren't even me that I did. It was things that were done to me. But I had to face those. I had to let that younger version of me know that I'm here now in the older version, and that it was not your fault as the younger person. It was nothing I could do to change that situation, but I am now better because of it. And a lot of times people don't face those. They don't want to face them. They're afraid to face them. So they push them back. They push that back, and they think by not facing it that it's going to go away, but it doesn't. And this causes triggers in your life so that where you could be doing something positive, but that negative energy that shadow side, not so much as negative energy, but the shadow side of you, that side that you didn't face, will try to come forward. And it's going to cause you to, That's the one thing that you don't want to face. So even in your positive energy, you could become negative, or you could become, how can I say? Oh, the word is right there. It's right there. But you're not facing your truth. That's basically what I'm trying to say. That you're not facing your truth. Okay? And then you become like awkward to others because you withdraw from people and they're trying to figure out, well, everything is fine and happy. Why is this person withdrawing? Okay? So this video is going to be longer, y'all, because there's so much that's being channeled to me right now that I need to say. And I'm going to continue to speak as long as it's giving me that energy that I should do so. This is a new year, so we're looking at things from a different perspective. It's not just about the poems anymore. It's about the messages that I need to get out to those people who need them. Okay? So that's one. Just do it. We get this all the time. You commented in the video and you have stated that you have long-term, short-term, and long-term goals that you're trying to achieve. Just do it, y'all. Just do it. No complaining, no whining, y'all. You can do it. Work hard, dream big, y'all. We get that too. Work hard and dream big. Those long-term goals can be achieved in a shorter period of time if you believe, okay? And then enjoy the little things. Enjoy the little things. And what I tell people is when you do those goals lists, don't make that your final goals list. Don't make 3 short-term goals and then stop there. Once you cross off one of them goals, motivate yourself, and then you cross a 2. Like if I do a 3 list, I want to almost achieve that whole list. So I'm going to cross off 2. When I get to that second one, I'm doing a new short-term goal list and taking that one that I didn't achieve and putting that at the top. And then I'm adding 2 more to that list, okay? And sometimes to the point to where I go from 3 to 5, and make it, especially if I'm achieving them like this, okay? And that's what you want to do. You want to motivate yourself to know that whatever you said that you wanted to achieve in this new year, this is not just talk. This is not an endless list of things that we say we're going to do and we never do them, or something that we start and we don't finish. This is a year to follow through with what you say you want to do. Or don't say something if you know you're not going to follow through. Don't premeditate something for disaster is what I'm getting from that, okay? We want to make sure that whatever we say we want to achieve, that we're doing the work to achieve it, okay? So the last thing is, y'all, before I finish up, is I was telling you that we're going to have an empowering question that I'm going to put in. Now, this one says, what is my mission in life? But going back to the poem, Have you awakened? We're going to say, what is your purpose in life? Okay? If you found your purpose, comment that you found your purpose. Okay? And if you would like to share what your purpose is, by all means, share it. Okay? But this is going to be in the comment section. It's going to be a pinned comment. You can either comment underneath this actual question, or you can just comment on the video, okay? Dreamers, thank you so much for allowing me to come forth, share the announcements, the poem, and the positive affirmations, and that one final question that's going to be in the pinned comment section. What is my purpose in life? Bye, dreamers.